Have you ever felt like a slow learner or wished you could learn faster? In a world where information flows at lightning speed, just imagine the significant time savings that await. Whether you're a student, a professional, or you just want to become a fast learner, you will learn practical strategies and research-backed insights to boost your learning speed. Let's get started. Number 1. Rapid reading techniques. In our fast-paced world, the ability to read quickly and effectively has become an invaluable skill. Imagine being able to breeze through books, articles, and reports, absorbing essential information in a fraction of the time it usually takes. Rapid reading techniques offer a pathway to achieving this goal, allowing you to become a more efficient and confident reader. At its core, rapid reading or speed reading involves employing various methods to increase your reading speed without sacrificing comprehension. Traditional reading techniques often involve subvocalization, where you silently pronounce each word as you read. While this can aid comprehension, it can also slow you down considerably. Rapid reading aims to minimize or eliminate subvocalization, allowing your eyes to move swiftly across the page, capturing key information. Instead of reading word by word, train yourself to read groups of words, or chunks, at a time. This helps your brain process information more quickly. Using your finger, a pen, or a pointer to guide your eyes along the text can help maintain focus and prevent regression, where your eyes backtrack. Practice widening your field of vision to capture more words in a single glance. Peripheral vision training exercises can be incredibly beneficial. Train yourself to minimize the habit of silently pronouncing every word. Subvocalization can slow down your reading speed significantly. Before diving into the details, preview the text by reading headings, subheadings, and summaries. Skim and scan through the content to grasp the main ideas quickly. The most apparent advantage of rapid reading is the time you save. You can cover more material in a shorter amount of time, making it particularly useful for everyone. Rapid reading expands your reading capacity, allowing you to tackle larger volumes of information without feeling overwhelmed. Rapid reading techniques encourage better focus and concentration as you train your mind to process information more efficiently. Contrary to concerns, when done correctly, rapid reading can lead to improved comprehension. By capturing main ideas and concepts faster, you create a more holistic understanding of the material. One of the main criticisms of rapid reading is the potential trade-off between speed and deep comprehension. While you can grasp main ideas quickly, intricate details might be overlooked. Rapid reading might be more suitable for certain types of content, such as news articles or reports, rather than complex literature or philosophical texts. Like any skill, mastering rapid reading requires practice and consistency. Initially, your comprehension might suffer as you adapt to the techniques. Not everyone responds the same way to rapid reading techniques. Your learning style and the material you're reading play a role in its effectiveness. Research studies have explored the effectiveness of rapid reading techniques in enhancing reading speed and comprehension. One notable study conducted by Bates and Stager in 2003 examined the impact of rapid reading interventions on college students' reading abilities. The results indicated that students who underwent rapid reading training demonstrated significant improvements in both reading speed and comprehension compared to a control group. However, it is important to consider individual differences and learning objectives when adopting these techniques. Number 2. Memory palaces and mnemonics. Have you ever wondered how some individuals effortlessly memorize lengthy lists, intricate details, or even entire speeches? The mystery lies in the captivating world of memory palaces and mnemonics, age-old techniques that have been used by memory champions and scholars throughout history. Memory palaces and mnemonics are extraordinary cognitive tools that tap into the remarkable capabilities of our brain's memory systems. These techniques are founded on the principles of visualization, association, and creativity, enabling us to encode and retrieve information with astonishing efficiency. Memory palaces, also known as the method of loci, involve mentally navigating through a familiar location, while mnemonics encompass a variety of memory aids, such as acronyms, rhymes, and vivid imagery, to facilitate memorization and recall. Choose a setting you are intimately familiar with, whether it's your childhood home or a favorite park. Mentally walk through this location, associating specific pieces of information with distinct spots along the way. The more vivid and engaging your mental associations, the stronger your memory connections will become. Break down complex information into manageable chunks and create imaginative mental images that represent each chunk. These visual cues serve as potent memory triggers. Form acronyms or acrostics using the initial letters of the information you wish to remember. These mnemonic devices provide an efficient way to recall lists and sequences. This foundational technique involves placing information within your mental memory palace. As you traverse this familiar space in your mind, you effortlessly retrieve the information associated with each location. Craft rhymes or analogies that relate to the content you aim to memorize. These creative associations add a layer of memorability to the material. Memory palaces and mnemonics establish robust memory connections, making information retrieval more accessible and reliable. These techniques optimize the learning process by transforming abstract concepts into tangible mental images, thus fostering comprehension and retention. Memory palaces and mnemonics are versatile tools applicable to a wide array of subjects, ranging from language learning and history to speeches and presentations. Engaging in the process of creating vivid mental associations and imaginative mnemonics enhances your creative thinking skills. Proficiency in memory palaces and mnemonics requires practice and initial effort. Developing effective mental associations may pose challenges initially but will become increasingly natural over time. While excellent for memorizing facts, lists, and procedural information, these techniques might not facilitate a deep understanding of complex concepts. Personal aptitude in spatial and visual thinking influences the ease of adopting these techniques. Memory techniques should complement critical thinking and understanding, not replace them. They are most effective when integrated strategically into your learning journey. A study published in the journal Psychological Science by Belleville in 2006 explored the impact of mnemonic training on cognitive aging. The researchers found that memory training, including the method of loci, led to improved memory performance and cognitive functioning in older adults. Number 3. Immersion learning. Imagine being able to fully immerse yourself in the learning process, absorbing knowledge as if it were second nature. Immersion learning is a technique that promises to accelerate your learning journey like never before. At its core, immersion learning is a powerful technique that involves surrounding yourself with an environment where the skill or subject you're trying to learn is the predominant focus. Whether it's a new language, a musical instrument, or a professional skill, immersion learning encourages you to plunge into the deep end and engage with the subject in its natural context. By replicating real-life scenarios and experiences, immersion learning taps into the brain's innate ability to adapt and learn through exposure and practice. Let's say you want to learn a new language. You can immerse yourself in a culture where the language is spoken. Surround yourself with native speakers, communicate exclusively in the target language, and engage in real-life conversations. To learn about a new culture, dive into its traditions, customs, cuisine, and social norms. Embrace local events, festivals, and practices to gain a comprehensive understanding. Immerse yourself in the skill you're learning by dedicating significant time and effort to practice, study, and application. Create an environment where the skill becomes an integral part of your daily routine. Utilize media resources like books, movies, podcasts, and online platforms that focus on your chosen subject. Immerse yourself in these resources to reinforce your learning. Immersion learning expedites the learning process by surrounding you with the subject, forcing you to adapt and engage actively. Immersion allows you to absorb information through real-world experiences, making it more memorable and applicable. Cultural immersion fosters a deeper understanding of the subject, connecting you to its roots and intricacies. Immersion learning equips you with practical skills that can be immediately applied in real-world contexts. Immersion learning can be intense and may require significant time and effort, potentially overwhelming individuals unaccustomed to rapid adaptation. Balancing immersion with other responsibilities requires careful planning to avoid neglecting other aspects of life. In the beginning, you might experience frustration or difficulty as you adjust to the immersive experience. While effective for practical skills and languages, immersion might not be as suitable for all types of learning, such as theoretical or abstract subjects. Research has shown that immersion learning, where you fully dive into a subject, can be really effective. A study looked at people who learned a new language by being surrounded by it a lot, especially in their early years. The study found that those who started learning the language before age 7 were better at it, even many years later. So, this research supports the idea that immersing yourself in something, especially early on, can help you learn and become really good at it. Even though the study focused on language, the same idea can apply to other skills too. Immersion learning seems to make your understanding deeper and helps you remember things better. It's like jumping right into the learning experience. Number 4. Deliberate cramming. While often met with mixed opinions, deliberate cramming can be a powerful tool when used strategically. Deliberate cramming is a method of concentrated, high-intensity studying that takes place over a short time frame, typically just before a test or evaluation. Unlike long-term learning strategies, deliberate cramming is designed to rapidly absorb and retain information in a short burst of focused effort. While not a substitute for consistent study habits, it can provide a last-minute boost when used effectively. Here's how to master deliberate cramming. Identify the most important topics or concepts that are likely to appear on the exam. Focus your cramming efforts on these key areas to maximize your chances of success. Instead of passive reading, engage in active recall by quizzing yourself on the material. Use flashcards, questions, and practice problems to reinforce your memory. Break down the material into smaller, manageable chunks. Focus on understanding the main ideas and key details within each chunk. Create mental images or associations to help remember complex concepts. Visual cues can aid in recall during the exam. Set specific time blocks for focused cramming sessions. Avoid marathon sessions, as they can lead to burnout and reduced retention. Deliberate cramming can help you quickly acquire information and concepts just before an exam or deadline. Intense cramming demands your full focus, minimizing distractions and increasing information absorption. Information studied just before the exam is more likely to be fresh in your memory during the test. Deliberate cramming can be a valuable strategy when time is limited and long-term studying isn't feasible. Deliberate cramming may lead to short-term memory gains, but long-term retention might suffer compared to consistent, spaced-out learning, which is a technique that involves spreading out study sessions. Intense cramming can lead to stress, anxiety, and mental fatigue, potentially affecting your performance. Rapid cramming may prioritize memorization over deep comprehension, limiting your ability to apply knowledge creatively. While effective for factual recall, deliberate cramming might not be as suitable for subjects that require critical thinking and analysis. A study conducted by Smith in 2022 compared the performance outcomes of students who engaged in last-minute studying with those who adhered to regular study habits. The results revealed that while cramming helped some students achieve higher grades on immediate exams, the long-term impact on overall learning outcomes was minimal. These findings suggest that while last-minute studying may yield short-term gains, it often fails to promote long-term retention of the material, hindering deep understanding and application. Number 5. Binge learning. Have you ever experienced an insatiable thirst for knowledge, leading you to dive headfirst into a sea of information? Binge learning is a phenomenon where individuals immerse themselves in a concentrated burst of educational content consumption. Similar to binge watching, binge learning involves devouring large quantities of information in a relatively short time, fueled by a quest for rapid learning and exploration. It's an intense, all-encompassing dive into a specific subject, skill, or domain, often fueled by enthusiasm and a desire for immediate knowledge gratification. Binge learning involves a focused and immersive exploration of a single topic or skill, often driven by curiosity or a specific learning goal. Learners consume a substantial amount of content, such as articles, videos, tutorials, courses, and more, in a compressed time frame. Binge learning can lead to quick advancements in understanding, proficiency, and familiarity with the subject matter. Enthusiasm and passion drive binge learning, as learners dive deep into topics that captivate their interest. Intensive immersion allows for quick learning and skill development, especially when time is limited. Binge learning offers instant satisfaction by satisfying the desire for immediate knowledge acquisition. Intensive learning sessions create a sense of momentum and progress, boosting motivation and engagement. Deep exploration of a single topic can lead to a more profound understanding and connection to the subject matter. While quick learning occurs, long-term retention might suffer compared to spaced-out, consistent learning. Intense binge learning sessions can lead to mental fatigue, stress, and burnout if not managed effectively. Rapid consumption may prioritize quantity over quality, leading to a shallow understanding of complex topics. Immediate knowledge gratification might not translate into practical application or creative problem-solving. Define your learning objectives and goals before diving into binge learning to ensure focused exploration. Allocate time for review and reflection after binge learning sessions to reinforce your understanding. Integrate binge learning with spaced learning techniques to enhance long-term retention. Participate in discussions, projects, or hands-on activities related to the binge-learned content to deepen understanding. Research has shown that binge learning, where you intensely consume a lot of educational content in a short time, can have both benefits and drawbacks. For instance, a study conducted by Dunlosky in 2013 found that while intensive studying can lead to a quick increase in knowledge, it might not result in the best long-term retention compared to spaced-out learning over time. So, while binge learning can offer rapid skill development and immediate satisfaction, it's important to combine it with techniques like spaced learning for better long-term learning outcomes. It's like finding the right balance between a sprint and a marathon in your learning journey. If you like this type of video, let us know in the comment and smash the like button. Subscribe Successeum.